Hey, what's up guys? Gons here for the Face Like the Sun YouTube channel. A lot of people have been talking recently about these light beams that are caught on images all around the world. And most recently, it kind of went viral or whatever, this image of what looks like a light beam in Florida. And there's one that's been behind the Mayan temple, and there's others that have seen this. Now, a lot of people have said, oh, is it Project Bluebeam? Is it HARP? Is it, some other kind of space weapon? Because there was one that was published recently from allegedly Tianjin, China. And here's that image there. But here's the deal. This is a phenomenon that is caused by a rolling shutter. Okay, now let me explain what that is real quick. A rolling shutter means that the image is recorded one row or column in a portrait orientation at a time and not simultaneously. This means that if the exposure and the flash are of very short duration, then the flash will only illuminate some pixels or rows of the image. A lot of these are very stormy. It's always a stormy kind of situation. And lightning can cause that column or that pixel column to have a different illumination than other columns. This little GIF here kind of shows what's going on. Here's the actual image. Here's how the image is taken. The camera basically rolls from one side to the other. Now, if there's a lightning strike at that one point, that one row is obviously going to be lit up a little bit more. And this is what's going on here with a lot of these light beams. And you can tell with a lot of these because even with the reflections, because some people say, oh, look at the reflection off the front of the car. Well, the reason why you can see that is, again, that whole aisle has a different illumination of light than the rest of the image because a lightning strike is, very brief. It just strikes once and there you go. So, and you can demonstrate this just using a camera and a flash. Okay. You can totally show how this works. So this is debunked in my opinion. I don't think that this is anything supernatural. I don't think it's anything high tech in terms of, any kind of space weapon or anything like that. Now, about the picture from China, the alleged Tianjin China light beam over the whole situation there that happened. This, again, there's a couple problems with this image. First off, this is well after the devastation had already occurred. You can see that, all of this has already been sort of laid out. This is way past the explosion. It's daytime, etc. Second, the source of this, All News Pipeline talking about it, they're suggesting that, this is an image from China, but this image was published on Nevada County Scooper, and even All News Pipeline, which is kind of like, sensationalizing certain stuff. All News Pipeline said, in parentheses, I call this a claim because the Nevada County Scooper is the only one that has published the China photo, and they say it was sent in by a reader, but the image itself cannot be verified. That's not very good in terms of credibility. I think maybe someone's either trying to mess with us or draw some attention to themselves or something else, but this is definitely not legitimate. We should be highly skeptical of this image out of China, which is too bad because, man, I would love for it to be proof of space weapons and stuff, but unfortunately, I have to go with more of my irrational mind here on this one. The other thing that to really point out here, all of these claims of beams coming down out of the sky, they are all pictures. None of these are video. Now, if I see a video of a light beam coming down from the sky, I'd be more inclined to entertain the possibility that it's something else going on. But in terms of just the fact that these are all pictures, they're never videos, should be a giveaway that this is the rolling shutter phenomenon. And I'll leave a link in the description section of how this works. The Metabunk.org did a pretty good outline of what this is and why it's happening. And you can even demonstrate it just in your own backyard using a flash and a rolling shutter camera. So that being said, there is another video that was shared to me by brother Nathan. He was saying, what the heck is this? And here's the video. It's this weird, strange light illumination sort of beam outward into the sky. It's hitting some of those clouds, and people would say, oh, it's just the sun. Well, no, because the cameraman pans to the other side and there's the sun probably going down on the other horizon there. Now this again looks very supernatural. What is it? Is it HARP? Is it Project Bluebeam? Is it something else going on? And I would say it's possible, but what this probably is an anticrepuscular ray. Now, an anticrepuscular ray or an anti-solar ray is similar to a crepuscular ray, but just seen directly opposite to where the sun is. It says here, anticrepuscular rays are most frequently visible near sunrise or sunset, which is what's going on in that video. Crepuscular rays are usually much brighter than anticrepuscular rays because basically, crepuscular rays happen on the same side of the sun, whereas anticrepuscular rays happen on the other side of the sun. And this is really what it looks like is going on. However, this is really bright. I mean, I was looking for some videos of some anticrepuscular rays, and they're very faint. A lot of them are not very good in terms of, you know, brightness and stuff like that. But this one is very defined, very bright. So that's the only thing that makes me wonder if it is something else going on, not anticrepuscular rays. However, most likely this is just a very intense anticrepuscular ray that we're seeing here. And so again, you know, I don't think there's anything necessarily supernatural going on here. I don't think there's necessarily anything high technology going on, but it's very possible that it is. And I'm not going to dismiss that, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is just pure natural phenomenon? Is this an anticrepuscular ray that's happening, or is it something else? Let me know what you guys think in the description section. Hope you guys have an awesome day. God bless.